Okay, so don't exactly know how to start this video, so I'm just gonna start it. Um, I've noticed it's just gonna be like a few like tips, I guess that or is it tips? It's not tricks. Anyway, I've noticed talking to a lot of people that there's a few things in the UI that they weren't aware of. So I'm just going to show people some things, whether you know it or not. I don't know. But obviously, there is the search function in the stash. I'm sure a lot of people know about this. But it is one of the ways that I actually get up my PMC. I see people doing it like the old-fashioned way, which is fine. Like, do it however you want, but I find it's a lot quicker to use it in here. For example, if you want, say, if you want meds in this menu, right? You click this, and it just highlights all the meds, grays everything else out. You still need to find them, right? But if you click it here, it only shows you meds and nothing else. Same with like mags, weapons, and ammo, which I think is very useful. And also, if you need keys for keys, that's injectors. I'll just use this as an example. If you need keys, I usually have a key holder, but I've got a docs case now. But if you want keys, obviously you can just highlight this and just control click what keys you want. My control click doesn't always work for some reason. I think it's because I click and drag accidentally. But yeah, you can do that. Same with, obviously, same with money. Anyway, I think that's all I wanted to show in that. Obviously, you can do weapon parts as well, and obviously, if you got some in containers, you can untick that if you don't want to use them. I haven't done this white, but I tend to put parts in that I need for gunsmith into containers. So when I just untick that, I'm ensuring I'm not using any of those. And that's about all I can think of for that. The other thing is the task menu up here. Obviously, you got your main tasks. I don't need to go through that. But for side tasks, you can pin tasks here at the top. I've spoken to a few people and they didn't know about that. And also, something I recently found out is the search bar. I'm not sure what this pin does. Maybe it's if you just type sniper, maybe, and you just pin that. Or maybe it only shows you keywords in pin tasks. No, it doesn't. Okay. Anyway, in the search menu, say you need to, you have tasks with a bolt action, right? You can type in every task that has the bolt action keyword in the task, okay? So it'll either give you tasks or rewards, right? Usually, see, there's no bolt action right there. Okay, usually I would, for example, bolt action rifle. It'll show you all these tasks that have the word bolt action in the objectives. But obviously it'll also show you rewards as well, which I didn't know, but I do know now. Oh yeah, also another thing I noticed during one of therapist tasks on streets. Which one is it? I think the ambulance paramedic. Yeah. So I found out. Obviously, I have the phone right here. Found out that you can't grab at one raid, go into another raid, and then extract. Apparently, you have to find the phone within the raid that you extract via the vehicle exit. Because it didn't work when I extracted via the vehicle exit one day. Anyway, that's a sort of off topic. I don't know why I'm talking about that. Damn, I think that's it. I think that's all the information that I just wanted to go over. Yeah. So, I mean, it's a short video, but it's meant to be short. I didn't want to go too much into detail. But yeah, I guess, I don't know. If you found any of these helpful, let me know. And I'll try and think of other things. I don't think there's much that hasn't been talked about by, you know, much better creators than I. They obviously have a better diction than I do. I'm not very good at using words. But yeah, I saw it. Some people weren't aware of, either aren't aware or haven't realized that you can kit up via the search menu or pinning tasks or searching them with the search menu. So I just wanted to make this video to do that. But we'll let everyone know that I don't usually make like Tarkov content. I think I used to. Or it's been a long time since I've actually recorded a video, so I can't remember if I have Tarkov content. Maybe in shorts. Other than that, obviously I've got this PNG model, I guess, PNG YouTuber model, but that's only because I've been not really focused on VTubing aspects, like doing content, but the reason I'm not doing that is because I'm currently working on my 3D model, which obviously this is just a screenshot of that model, and I'm using what's the program called? VTuber Mini. You can assign different PNGs for when you're talking, when you're idle, etc. But what I will do is I'll show my model. Just double check where it's defaulted to Unreal. But if I choose a Blender, right, and then it's above my game. So here, let me fix that. Fit screen. So this is my model I'm currently working on to do, obviously, VTubing. Oh, that was the wrong button. Remember gizmos. Oh, it's already okay. Anyway, so I've got this model so far. I do have it rigged, so it's got facial rigging, and which I can actually show you. Hang on. I'll show you a bunch of the other rigging, actually. If I have... Oh, yes. Yeah, as you can see, it is rigged, see? Like, it can move. The performance isn't great at the moment because reasons. I don't know why. If I select this, and see, you can see the eyes move. And then, obviously, corner of the mouth can move. Nostrils. Anyway. Mainly, I've just been working on this, and I do want to, like, stream my process of doing it, but I'm also not that motivated to stream it. So I've been doing it in my spare time. But if it is something that interests you, let me know, and I don't know, I'll stream more often, I guess. I don't have to save this. But yeah, it was just a quick video. Thanks anyone for watching, and yeah, well, I'll try and reply to any comments that happen to appear, if any. Anyway, have a good day. And yeah, I'll see you next time.